All right. Now we're going.
All right. So, what? Today's Wednesday. I'm pretty sure this happened yesterday, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, days are
Tuesday.
jumbling together. But, so, I'm driving. I see, this other car next to me. So I see this penguin driving next to me, right?
What? Yeah.
And so I'm driving north on the Dallas Tollway.
Okay.
Penguin next to me. Penguin's front engine, all of a sudden I see like a little bit of smoke come out. He was like kind of in front of me, moves back, front, and then his, car's front of it starts really getting smoky.
Fire? Okay.
Penguin has to pull over. And so we're kind of like by the mall at this point.
Okay.
And pulls over and he's like looking, and there's like happens to be, the quick drive through. There's like the mechanic spot right next to it.
Yeah.
So Penguin takes his car over to the drive through and goes in there. He's like, "Hey, sir, like, do you have any chance? Like, my car's not really running now, and it's all smoky in the front." And he's like, I don't know. I'm pretty busy today, but like, give me like 2-3 hours.
Okay.
And I can try to fix it. So the Penguin's like, fine. Luckily, he's got the mall right next to him.
Yep.
So he's like, all right, I guess I'll just go kill time. So he goes to the food court, hangs out, window shops, gets some ice cream. And then,
Because he's a penguin.
yeah, get some ice cream.
Yep.
Eventually time's up, and he goes back to the mechanic shop, and he's like, "Sir, please, like, have you had a chance to look at my car? And is there anything wrong?" He's like, yeah, I did get to look at your car. It looks like you blew a seal." And the Penguin replies, "Oh no, that's just ice cream."
That's a good one.
True story.
That's a good
True
one.
story.
You saw that penguin. You saw all that.
Yeah, I saw the
Kind of
whole
just
thing
following
happen.
around?
I actually totally disregarded what I was doing, and now I was with him, and I was on this adventure with him. So
That's a good
pretty
one.
Crazy.
Vanilla ice cream, man. It'll get you far. Yeah, well,
All right.
Hey, guys. I hope you laughed at that joke because I sure did. Penguin, man, they're kind of taking over all of Dallas.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
getting too cold, or it's getting too warm up there, so now they're coming down here. But
Yeah.
all right, guys.
I mean, speaking of it, dude, this week has been warm.
Yeah.
You know how last one we were like super cold?
Chilly.
I'm super pumped.
Yeah.
Get to wear pants. Get to wear a hoodie.
Now it's back to like 80 degrees.
Dude, it sucks.
That's Texas, man.
I'm sweating a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I every day I take like a sweater now to the office,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like it's just in my dreams. It's
You
like
look
I'm wearing
forward to the
a
cold
vest
weather.
right now, and it's not even.
You look
cold
forward to the
enough.
cold weather, but we're not getting it right now.
We're not
But
getting it right
I
now.
think that I read from Pete Delkus that it's going to be the last day above 80 for at least the next 10-day forecast.
Yeah, I think I was
So
looking
I'm
at like
hoping
60s, like mid
that's
60s
perfect.
for the next week. Gonna be nice,
That's perfect.
chilly in the morning.
That's perfect.
And then we get to go grind out spreadsheets at the desk.
Mhm. Do you know it's actually it's colder in California right now than it is in Texas?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's normally colder in California than it is Texas.
Really?
Well, like on the coast, yeah, definitely.
Not
like the
I feel like
desert.
Texas should be colder now, and California should be a little warmer. But I could be wrong. I'm no weather. I'm just.
Well,
saying
you're
anyways.
going this weekend.
I am going this weekend, so we're recording
game.
on Wednesday.
Yep.
Had to change it up just because I'm only working a half day tomorrow.
Yeah. And then
Flight out to San
flying
Diego tomorrow
private,
night.
PJ.
I'm kind of nervous, dude. I'm nervous. What if
Yeah.
I don't like it there? What if I like it too much though?
Did you just become a
I mean,
full-on
I'm
Cali
really excited for the
convert?
opportunity. Yeah,
That'd be
I might
insane.
convert.
Coming from you, that would be the
That'd be a
biggest
plot twist.
change of all
That'd
time.
be a plot
You
twist.
come back. You said you're gonna buy Vans, so who knows what else you're gonna buy?
Mhm.
You're gonna come back with
Mhm.
Vans. Like slick back hair,
Maybe a tattoo.
a tattoo or a few,
Mm-hmm. Hopefully a nice
nose ring, maybe
yeah,
piercing.
Do they do those there?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and a
have,
bunch of rings
Yeah.
and
I'm
like
gonna have
bracelets
crazy
and stuff.
views. Probably be wearing a mask, maybe too.
Yeah, maybe and you're definitely gonna get vaccinated while you're there.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited though.
And this is all happening around game time.
Yeah.
You're going to the game but like before and after the game,
Yeah.
this is all gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I got
The transformation of Preston.
I mean, Friday.
Preston,
I
that's
have
what we
no
call
idea what I'm gonna do all day Friday because we don't have
Go to the beach.
It's Columbus Day
Okay.
on Friday, or is it Indigenous People Day? Wait,
It's
did
both.
that day already happen though? Oh no, it's
Indigenous-
Veterans Day this week.
Okay.
It's Veterans Day on Friday, so I don't have any work on Friday.
But we did celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day
we did,
and Columbus Day, same
Mhm.
day now.
and so I have all day to hang out in San Diego and find stuff
Sunny
to do.
San Diego.
San Diego first, and then for
then
Friday.
Are you taking the train to L.A.?
No, I'm going to
Car?
Orange Beach.
Orange Beach, and then
Newport Beach, not Orange
Newport
Beach.
Beach. So you're just
Newport
doing a
Beach.
little trek up to the
and then
the
Sundays when I go to
SoCal.
LA for the Lions game.
yes
That's about it.
SoCal.
But how's your week been so far? Anything that's been popping on your mind?
It's just been, we celebrated a week of the Rangers being World Series champions. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, man, I've just been, it's been work. We've been kind of waiting for this moment. First beer of the week, which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
We're doing, what are these today? The Dream Crusher double IPAs.
So these are the Dream Crusher. I guess let's
bring
pop
them up
one
here.
open. These are called the Dream Crusher IPAs. So I
We'll show
went
them the
into
box
the
here.
so I go in. Yeah.
Deep Elm Brewing Company.
So I go into the Uptown Liquor. Go in. Guy's super nice because it's like right by my apartment, so I'm pretty familiar with him at this point. And so I go in.
Oh,
and the first, so I'm picking out a random one. The first beer I pick out, I bring to the counter, and I'm like, I don't know, I have no idea what brand it was. It was kind of like an A. Bring it up to the counter, and he's like, "Hey, by the way, this is a non-alcoholic beer." I'm like,
yeah, that's not our style, dude. Come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But so then I got back, and then I brought these up, and he goes, "These are the Dream Crusher Double IPA Deep Elling Brewing Company beers." And he's like, "These are double, right?" I was like, "Oh, I was expecting."
So you just went from nothing to
from
double.
no beer to double.
He's like,
This
yeah,
guy's
dude, this is
so
this is
this
the
guy's
type of
so
game
confused.
I play.
Yeah, this guy's so confused, and he's like, "These are like double, and they're like really hobby." Like,
It's like, yeah, no,
he said
this
something
is
like
my
that.
first time
Yeah,
drinking.
yeah. And I was like,
This is
"Don't
my
tell
first
me
time
anything
drinking.
what it tastes like. I'm gonna review it." And
Yeah,
he's like,
we'll send you the review.
This guy's like, this is a retard. And I'm also wearing sunglasses in there, and it's pitch black outside.
You probably thought you were like so under 21 for sure.
Didn't ID me though.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Good.
He totally had to be like, what's wrong with this kid?
Yeah. Can I have the O'Douls
Yeah.
first? And he's like, these don't have anything in them, dude. And you're like, okay.
Crusher.
Are you calling me out? I'm gonna get the double Skull Crusher double IPA.
And you know what they say?
This thing's scary.
You know what they say? You got to have one beer so you can have two.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, if we drink two of these, we might get going a little bit. 8.5% alcohol by volume. What is that?
I mean, it's just it's a lot.
Oh, it like really coats everything.
Yeah, it's dark.
It's dark.
It's dark.
But it's got that, I don't know, it's got that IPA-ness. But yeah, dude, I just been, the Mondays and Tuesdays are just kind of, you got to grind them out.
Worst days of the week. It's also the days of the week where I have like the most meetings.
Yeah,
And
same.
so
Mondays
if
are.
if on Mondays I'm usually at home, and so it's like a lot of just like I'm like talking to people on the computer, so I'm just like in and out all day.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday, I'll have only a couple, but it's still just like one of those days where you got to do a lot of formality stuff before you.
You don't really get a lot of work done on Mondays. It's a
No,
lot of
because-
here's what we're doing for the week.
Yeah, this is what I need done because priority.
And I'm like, I already
Priority
know.
changes so much throughout the Monday.
Yeah.
Sometimes certain clients need this, sometimes they need that, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. We push through, make it to Wednesday, hump day, drinking a beer. I guess. What are we going to release this on Friday? Or
Yeah,
I didn't
Friday.
even look at the numbers from the last episode. I assume another 1,000 cans were added to
Yeah,
the
we're getting
can
more
army.
cans. I have had some people bring up the cans. So
Oh,
far.
really?
Yeah.
Good.
For those who might be first time listeners,
Wait, we could call them the crushed cans because these are the Dream Crushers.
they're just the cans.
They're the cans.
There's the Swifties and then there's the cans.
Yeah, and it's kind of there's a battle going on, or people say that we're low key like catching up to the
We're catching
Swifties.
up. I mean, people are kind of out on Taylor Swift. They've had enough of her. I've
Yeah.
had enough of her.
I mean, she hasn't been on an NFL game for like 2 weeks,
Mhm.
so she's basically forgotten about. That gets into like the who's bigger, Kelsey or Taylor Swift. I've seen more of Kelsey in the past few weeks than I've seen Taylor
I have
Swift.
too. I
so
have too.
no one's really talking about her.
But I think we keep the Friday release.
Friday
'Cause
release.
It's good for the weekend. People like to watch the YouTube video on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's good to lead them into the weekend. Also, that's when I give my college picks, my sports picks.
True. I think, yeah.
Which
Oh,
also,
yeah.
for those of you who paid attention last week, 3-1 for me, and I predicted the Eagles to cover, so that's a little 4-1
from
weekend
all your
for
picks?
Preston, giving out picks.
Wow, it's very impressive. The college
yeah.
picks were good.
The
We
college
didn't do
picks were
NFL picks, did we?
They were,
and the Cowboys lost.
and I mean, Texas was the only one that lost, and that Texas game was
Classic.
That was
Classic.
It was just they stopped working all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Texas was rolling. They
Malik
were
Murphy,
playing so
man.
well, and then all of a sudden it was like turnover, fumble.
It was a
blocked
there were a
punt,
lot
right?
of fumbles
There was a block punt, I think,
for a
at some point.
touchdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
it
Kansas
was
State comes all the
shit
way
the
back
pants.
and has the chance to go up a point, right? And then they missed the kick,
Yeah.
and then they missed
let 'em
another
come
field
back,
goal,
and then they won in overtime.
and then Texas won in overtime.
Wait, no, Texas won in overtime and missed the cover. What am
yeah,
I
they missed the
thinking?
cover.
Yeah.
4-point spread.
Yeah.
But that was my only loss, and the other ones, I told you Missouri was good.
Yeah.
Missouri's a good football team.
They
Luther
didn't cover,
Burden,
though, did they?
Luther Burden the third, he did score the first touchdown. I
He
told
did,
you guys, watch out for
LB3.
LB3.
Great player.
And then
Great player. Tell you what.
the other ones were winners.
The other ones were winners. NFL didn't go to plan.
Yeah, dude. Okay, but
was
talking
a
about the
great game.
Cowboys-Eagles game,
Dude,
I think you should be way more. Obviously, it's
I'm happy about the performance, obviously, but we should have won.
You can't say you should have, because I think the Eagles screwed up coaching. They stopped trying. They were like, we're just gonna run the ball, run out the clock,
yeah.
and then Dak had a very good game. He was very good.
But he played very well, but from my point of view, it's like if you want to win games, you can't make mistakes. He makes too many mistakes.
But he didn't make really big mistakes.
No, he didn't throw any picks.
There's some
He stepped out
questionable
of
choices at
bounds.
the end. There were some questionable choices at the end. Obviously he throws before the goal line because every Eagle's in the end zone.
Yeah,
But
he's just not.
you got to be happy with where they are.
I'm happy with where they are. I
Mm-hmm.
think they performed very well against a top Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
But there's just something that remains to be seen from the team.
Yeah.
I just don't have it, and I don't know where it's going to come from, either from coaching. If Dak plays like he did, then I think we're in a great spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the running game needs to get 100 times better.
Yeah.
100 times better.
Tony Pollard bad at fantasy.
Bad at fantasy.
Bad at fantasy.
And he was supposed to be really, really
Yeah.
good this year.
Top 5, top 10 RB.
Yeah. They were like, oh my God, the volume.
I mean, he's so
the volume
fast.
this guy's
He's
about
a good
to get
player.
is crazy.
He's a really good
He's
player.
Great,
He should be very good.
Yeah. I think he just needs that one other guy to take away a little bit of the attention.
Yeah. You do kind of miss Zeke.
You do. Big time.
And the other guy they have, Dwandle.
Rico
Right.
Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle. They don't really want to run him at all. Like Zeke, at least, they would give him a fair amount of carries.
Yeah,
but Tony Pollard now taking all of the snaps, they really crowd the box.
I mean, they essentially split carries last year.
Mm-hmm.
And he would just, Tony would touch the ball and just go off,
Yeah.
6 yards a carry. But, you can't have that every year. He also, tore his ACL last year, so we can't expect him to be insane for the rest of his career.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
Or broke his leg or something, yeah.
In the 49ers game. Yeah.
But,
it was a really good sports weekend last weekend.
a lot of good games.
Really excited for this one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Always.
Before we get into sports, have you seen on Netflix Life on Our Planet?
The
newest one.
Like Earth? Like the Earth shit?
It just came out.
Is it
Life on
David
Our Planet.
Attenborough still?
It is narrated by
Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But this one is they did Life on Our Planet, where it's they're trying to do the whole evolution. And so all of the early stuff
It's just
is
fungus?
super CGI, but it looks insane.
So it's from the Big Bang all the way till now.
Well,
kind of.
Okay, so we watched the first episode,
Yeah.
and it does, but it basically starts from the Big Bang. But the first episode
sick.
also kind of lays out what the idea of it is, and so it's kind of talks about how certain mammals went and certain mammals they went from this and grew up
Into the
evolution of
land
it.
and then some
And
went
then
to
it's
the
also
water.
got the stuff where it's just the whole planet is a food chain eating itself.
Yeah.
There's predators, prey, all that stuff. But the graphics are nuts. I need to keep watching it because I've only seen clips where it's it looks even cooler. I saw a clip where it's if some of these animals were on our planet right now, like the saber-toothed tigers, and I saw a creepy video.
How
where
big
it's
they
like
would be, or what?
CGI tigers like crawling over your car.
And it's like the most insane CGI.
yeah.
You've
I mean,
ever seen.
you're just gonna sit there, and if you smoke pot, you want to watch the show. I'm telling you.
Well, that's how
I'm
they've
telling you
all
this.
been.
Oh
That's
my God.
That's like the most cult following for those Earth shows is just like stoners.
Yeah.
They're
Oh
just
my
like,
God. It
dude,
was.
we used to be that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude,
Wait. We were a little
we were
tadpole.
those things.
We were.
It's like no, we were monkeys. No,
But,
dude.
I mean, any viewer should watch it. I thought it was crazy graphics, and also Morgan Freeman. Like, we had to stop watching because I was too tired. Because
He's just
like,
putting you to bed.
He's also like, it's funny when he's like, there's this one part where I was watching and this bird was like going in for a kill, and Morgan Freeman's like, he's like, I can't even do a good Morgan Freeman impression.
Morgan Freeman.
But
This is pretty good, Morgan Freeman. I don't know. The bird.
Bruce Wayne? But
Dude,
so he's narrating this bird, trying to get some other thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, but there are other predators out there. And then this bird gets smoked by a lion.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
sick.
like, but it's like the bird that was it.
Is it
doesn't
is it an
exist.
old school bird?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like
Dude, I gotta
I
watch
forget the
this.
name of it, but it's like one of those really big birds where it was probably like 4 feet tall and like a huge beak.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like the toucan. Yeah,
I
whatever.
forget what it's. Yeah, kind of toucan beak.
Dude, I kind of got beef with Netflix though.
Why do you have beef with Netflix?
Dude, because they're shutting down all accounts.
Oh yeah, screen share or profile sharing.
What? So yes, I'm still on my parents' account,
Mm-hmm.
and they have the ability where you can have 6 different profiles on the account, but can you only watch it on one TV?
Yes.
Dude.
But and also okay, so they
BS.
announced the profile stopping like a while ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it took some time.
Because also the TV in my room I can't play because I'm linked with other people, so I don't know how that works. But the TV in our living room is one of my roommates, but we can still watch on that one, and we haven't got the family thing yet.
But he shares it with his family.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's what it's so weird where sometime, I mean, all I have to do is call my mom and say, hey, did you get the email? Can you send me the blah, blah, blah? But that's annoying to do.
Yeah.
You should be able to get, and that's what I thought it was, you can get a certain amount of TVs on the account.
I thought you could buy 6 like a family one.
They're
I
just,
haven't looked at it, but
man, they're after us. They're after the money. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pay for them.
yeah.
But
I mean,
their
just-
revenue went through the roof this quarter.
it's kind of just something you have to do. Also,
Streamers.
have you played any Fortnite this week yet?
No, but Rob has.
Oh
Rob
my
was gaming.
God.
You got your first dub.
Yeah, I mean, I have 3 dubs with the OG Fortnite.
Let's go.
I feel
It's
like a
all
little kid
crawling
again.
back.
I feel like a little kid again. I was here Sunday for the Cowboys game, and everybody's outside. Whole party's outside, and I was sitting on this couch where you were sitting.
Yeah.
And I could not stop playing.
Yeah, you
I'm
and Rob were
so
gaming
back.
so hard.
I totally like when I was playing. Like
It's like you're
I
16-year-old.
I missed getting really angry like that.
You
We're
got
like it's a
pissed.
fucking video game. Oh, bleep that out, by the way. We don't want to curse. but I miss getting really mad like that because especially when I felt like that it wasn't my skill that would lose and it was like the game console or like lag or like,
Yeah.
sometimes also kids were just really
bleep.
way too good and I really missed like the yelling,
Yeah.
getting
Let's
super
go!
into it, and also
Just
when
raging.
when you're playing well and you're just like, oh my god, and you're headshotting kids,
Yeah.
and you're just putting kids in little boxes.
You're just sweating.
Oh my gosh,
Your heart's beating.
oh my god, it brings me back so many old memories. It was really bringing me back to like honestly the last time I played Fortnite was senior year of college, and man,
Really?
probably
Damn.
because I kind of
I mean,
stopped.
I haven't
I
played
kind
in
of
a while
stopped
either.
gaming. I stopped gaming after senior year because I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop gaming until I get a job. And then
Yeah.
when I got a job, then I had no time to play video games.
No, because
So
you
I
just
really
like,
kinda lost it,
video
but
games
now
are
I-
kind of like too stressful.
Yeah, but now I'm like fully back.
relax.
I also took a break because Madden kind of sucked, and Madden was my game.
Madden's your game.
Madden was my game, and it kind of sucked. So I was like, I gotta stop. Like I'm not playing this year.
Yeah.
So I took 2 years off. But now after last Sunday playing,
You're
I've
like
been thinking
in
about
fully.
it.
Have you played it every night this
It's been-
week?
no, I haven't played it yet. Since, but I've been thinking about it.
Since Sunday.
Because I still like I've had a lot of stuff to do this week, so I'm just like been thinking about it.
Yep.
And now I'm like I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna buy the newest Xbox because my Xbox is kind of
really?
cold.
So
now
you're
I'm
gonna go
back.
fully back into gaming,
And I'm
is the plan.
so excited for it.
I mean, I've been thinking about that. Once GTA 6 comes out,
Yeah, GTA 6 is coming out too. There was
I'm gonna
an
have to spend like
ad.
$1,000. I might have to buy the new Xbox
Yeah.
and just like my online guy give him like $1 million.
Yeah. And also, like,
I don't know.
I saw an ad for the new Call of Duty. I think comes
Yeah.
out.
Well, it's already out, is it not? Or the campaign's out?
Some comes out November 10th though, so 2 days.
So 2 days.
And my roommate was
It's
like,
gonna blow up.
"Oh my god!" Oh, he's like, "I recognize all these maps." Oh my god.
Yeah, well, they have like Rust
we all
and
played.
like and Terminal, all these things.
I mean, I think I have to. I mean, I really miss it. I really miss gaming.
I mean, I dabble here and then, but it's just FIFA. It's nothing.
I mean, it also
Not too
brings me
much.
back to like back when I was playing the most video games of my life was during COVID,
Yeah.
when all I was doing was,
Well, that's what
you had to
everyone
stay
was
inside
doing.
all
It was
day.
so fun though.
And so I'd kind of do school, and then I'd play video games with my friends and drink beers, and that's where 2 beers started, was when I was just reviewing them in my basement as I was gaming Fortnite.
Yeah, dude,
That
that was
was when
so
it
fun.
started.
We'd all just hop on a
Years
Zoom,
ago. Oh,
and everyone would be playing, and everyone's just like kind of drinking in their room by themselves. Like,
Yep.
oh, 1 sec, I gotta go run down, eat dinner with my parents, and everyone else stays on. You come back, you're like, you guys, I got a 24 pack. I'm gonna finish this, and then you're like,
so good.
you guys, look at like you just try like the most random White Claw flavors or something like that.
I mean, I drank literally everything. Also, it was like the under my desk was the grossest because there was like a trash can, like a tiny trash can under my desk, but I'd be drinking like 12 pack after 12 pack, and so like if I didn't get it every night, then I would like be stacking, and all of a sudden there's like 30, 40
just
cans
way
under my
too
desk.
many.
My mom would be like, "Preston, your under your desk is disgusting. You
Dude,
can't even drink."
My thing was the same thing. It was just like I would leave dinner and then I'd like go out into our back fridge, which was just like packed. I'd be like, Mom, like we need to we gotta get this place set up. Like
Please.
she'd be like, okay. And then my dad on the other hand is like, Wendy, you can't be buying all this stuff for him. I'd be like really quickly finishing dinner, and I'd be like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And like grab like a 12 pack and go
Yeah,
up. And he's
bring
like,
it downstairs,
you gonna
bring it
drink
upstairs."
all those? And I'd be like, Dad, I'm in college.
Yeah, I'm so bored.
I'm so bored.
I'm
I'd be like
so bored.
watching like
Being kept against my will.
I'd be like, you guys can't keep me in here.
Yeah.
Tiger King on one screen, video games on the other, zooming.
Fun fact: I never saw Tiger King.
Really?
Nope. Everybody else was
It's
seeing it.
kind
so
of
I'm
like,
nah.
it was just that at that point in time where it's like you're just gonna consume everything that comes across your plate because it's
'Cause you
COVID. Yeah.
Also, I think someone from that show got charged this week or last week.
Well, he's in jail.
Yeah, some guy got charged with like money laundering.
Joe Exotic's in jail.
Was
He's
it him?
been
then?
in jail. I
Maybe he
think.
finally got actually charged, but
Or maybe he got out. I have no idea. But he's trying to run for president or something like that. Guy's crazy.
probably not.
Probably not.
All right. So, also, have you been keeping up with the Michigan Connor Stallion saga
Yes, I
this
have.
week?
It
has
got
been
crazy.
crazy.
Are you going to talk about
Oh,
Blake
it's going to be even
Corum?
I mean, the whole thing. I mean, Blake Corum stuff came out like recently.
Yeah. And then like the things that everyone else had Michigan signs. And so they're going to try to flip it.
I gotta try to, as a Michigan native
Yep.
and a Michigan fan, my dad has big ties to Michigan. Go Blue, but also go Hoosiers.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Go
So
pony up too.
Connor Stallions is maybe like the exact kind of person that we want in our military
Yeah.
and Navy, and that's why he went there, and he was so good.
Because he's a
So-
Marine.
So he did code breaking was his major.
Oh,
at
really?
Navy,
Oh,
at the
shit.
Navy. So he went to Michigan, and so his whole manifesto. I haven't read I don't think the manifesto.
No one's gonna
is
read the
public,
manifesto. It's
but
like
people
400
know the
pages.
general idea of it. And so his
No one
idea
reads
is
a
he
manifesto.
He wants to, like, I guess, part military background, and he wants to be a part of the Michigan football program. Loves it that much.
Yeah. Oh, he wrote
So
Did
he
he
went
write
to
it
Navy.
before?
I think so. I
Michigan?
think that's what
He
it
was
was.
just a Michigan fan.
He was a Michigan fan, and then so
Holy
he goes
shit.
to Navy, studies code breaking.
Can I just say this? Anyone that writes a manifesto is automatically weirdo.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Hey, I'm not saying he's not weird, but he's crazy.
No, yes, exactly. Same thing.
freaking
You don't
crazy.
write a manifesto unless you got something off a little
Yeah.
bit.
So basically, and also, there's so much stuff. So what I could be saying could be wrong.
Yeah.
But like, I'm pretty sure it's right.
No.
But
It is
so
right.
he
If you
does
get it
code
from this
breaking.
podcast, it's right.
Yeah, it's right. It's right. You can put my stamp of approval on it. So he does code breaking, comes to Michigan, and he is so good at his job already. But he's like, I can be better.
Yeah.
And he's so crazy, I can be better.
How can I be
So he
better?
starts operating on the side, going to all these games. He's sending his friends to the games to record it. He's doing all this. So his fault is that he was an idiot. He should have had his friends pay for the tickets.
Yeah.
And he would just send him money. Or just, got to think of some alias.
Yeah,
Whatever.
pay him in cash.
But then, so everything came
Sorry.
down on Connor Stallions. They're like,
Cash
this
untraceable.
guy's the one who's been stealing. He's gone to every one of these games for the past 2 years, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But he kind of did, but he was kind of sending people as well. And then, so he gets fired. Everything this week and end of last week has been the craziest because there's the whole PI thing, which has been uncovered that it was Ryan Day hiring his brother
To investigate
to
Michigan.
investigate Michigan.
Yeah.
And apparently Michigan has proof that they illegally access documents, the private investigators.
Yeah.
So like kind of breaking into their computer. And then
Watergate.
now recently,
Kind of.
it's multiple other schools were also stealing signs because they all kept losing to Michigan by so
Yeah.
bad. So they're like, we got to get together.
So this gets into
Purdue-
like what
Purdue
came
is
first,
getting
the chicken or
fed-
the egg type thing.
The what?
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
What came first, chicken or the egg? So
Michigan
then
stealing
it's
or other
last
teams
year
stealing?
before the Big Ten championship game. Ryan Day and Ohio State staff, piece of shit. And I think it was Rutgers.
And
we're giving Purdue signs
To beat Michigan.
Michigan steamrolled Purdue because they're just a better program.
So this is like, it's almost like everyone was like, Michigan's unbeatable if they have our signs, so we might as well all team up against them.
I
It's
don't
like
even
Thanos
think they
versus
knew
the
about the
Avengers.
signs. I think the private investigator was hired to be like, can you find anything?
Yeah,
Give
yeah,
me something.
yeah.
And then this guy just found this, gem of Connor Stallions,
Yeah.
this Michigan man.
Yeah,
who's
he's
just-
like, what are all these payments here?
and so I think that's what I've understood from it.
Yeah.
But it's been really, really hard to follow because it's just gotten crazier and crazier. And Ryan Days because now Ryan Days he's screwed. He got caught.
Ryan Days
trying to cheat back, and he's also the one who was a part of the crew who like leaked it. To
And
the
I
Big
just
Ten.
saw that the NCAA saw that Harbaugh had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Well, so the thing, this Connor Stallions guy also, Connor Stallions is like, nobody knew, just me.
No, that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
Like, from what I can
He was
take
like,
from it, is
nope.
like he was stealing signs and he had all of this knowledge.
Yeah.
And he was probably just going up to him and saying, like, oh, like, this is going to be a run. I've scouted them really well.
Yeah. No,
and
yeah,
then,
he's
and
on the
then he's just
sidelines.
like, he's trying to
Yeah.
elevate himself.
Yeah, he's on the sidelines. He's like, oh, they threw up this fist. It's
Yeah.
a right run right.
Yeah.
But he's also like, he's like decoding like what's a fake one.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like intense. It's crazy.
I mean, it's one of the craziest, like, NCAA investigations ever.
And it's also now it's
Probably
come out
since
where
the death penalty.
now it's
What
come
the
out
God
where
was done.
everybody in the Big Ten seems to be cheating in some form of way. But you know what? It's like everybody operates in the gray area because if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
That's what it's come down to. And all these people try to rat out Michigan. Michigan's, of course, has something in their back pocket to screw everybody else over.
It's
They're not gonna
getting
go down lead.
It's getting to a point like, oh my God, isn't the whole point to try to get a competitive advantage?
Yeah.
Like there's signs for a reason. If you decode the signs, obviously I don't know the whole rules around videotaping and then being able to like video their signs and then watch the play. Obviously that's a little bit different, but like it gets down to the point like everyone was paying players in the 80s and only one team got caught. And so everyone's stealing signs for sure. No doubt everyone's stealing signs.
Horseshit. And now like we have like
But it's not like they're going to get the death penalty. So like there's not
Stephen A.
that much to be
Smith
scary
today was,
about.
like yelling about it, being like, "There needs to be justice now." Dude,
Yeah.
shut up, man.
Dude.
Let him play.
I don't even watch
It's
ESPN
just like
anymore.
it's so annoying.
ESPN is just
It's so annoying.
In the gutter.
It's also like the guys that are talking. I don't trust them,
Dude.
Anything they say, anything they say, I'm like, I don't know if I really respect your opinion at all.
Okay, I just came up with an idea, and we're gonna patent it here. This is a
Verbal patent?
audio patent.
We have a year.
And trademark too, copyright as well. What if we just completely copied like old school Sports Center, where they just run the highlights for like 24 hours? I think people would watch that.
Yeah.
Instead of watching all these like no names commercials, just yell their opinions.
Yeah, we could just make little. We would lose TV rights though. We can't TV rights.
We put it on YouTube.
I guess, yeah.
The Two Beers Sports Center.
Two Beers Sports Podcast.
Two Beers
Sports
Center.
Sports Zone.
Yeah, Two Beers Sports Zone.
Yeah, and it's just like a compilation of all
really
of our favorite highlights from the week.
Yeah, you just have to record one a day.
Yeah, you just have to find.
And you just put together your favorite highlights. I mean, that would take a while.
Yeah.
We're hiring now. From now on, we're hiring video editors.
Yeah, video editors just sit there and chop up sports cut
for less than minimum
wage.
wage. It's for the love of the game. If you want to build an empire, hit us up.
Yeah, hit us up.
And all you got to do is cut up clips of. You could just find the clips on Twitter and just cut them up.
Yeah, you kind of
can. And then just release it. And then we'll do the exact same or almost the exact same template.
Yeah.
Where it's like, here's what's coming up.
Yeah, it's like,
and then we could maybe insert like one or two like.
Yeah, it's like Kawhi Leonard dunk.
Yeah.
And then it just plays it.
Or you go like Kawhi Leonard leads the Clippers to blowout victory.
Yeah. Jared Goff touchdown pass. Amon-Ra touchdown catch.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one wants to listen to these guys rant about stuff that they really don't know about.
Also, I also.
But then again, you guys are listening to us talk about nothing.
Yeah. I was also thinking about this. Like, I really want to get back into gaming, like in my free time, which is like, they're like, especially now that it's dark at 5:30.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do?
And I should just be streaming video games. People, I mean, I kill people in Madden. It's pretty entertaining to watch.
We should all.
Also,
I
really miss
hard.
I really miss. I miss messaging kids after I beat them
and just rubbing in their face.
Yeah. Oh man, Madden hot chats were the best. Kid rage quits because he's down 21-0.
GG kid.
Go play Fortnite, kid.
Give it up.
Gosh, I miss it.
It takes a different. I mean, these kids don't understand what we lived through. MW2 when it first came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
makes you stronger.
I mean, that's why you learn a lot from those lobbies. You learn a lot from.
You learn a lot of words.
You learn how to
bad words.
Take a lot of punches.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everybody was
and give punches.
Built me.
Yeah, be a rebound machine.
Bully built me.
Take it in. Yeah, give it back.
All right. So now, since we're speaking of sports, I have some more plays, some more of my picks this week. I'm gonna give my 4 best ones. One being a 3-unit play.
Oh, for real?
Of my favorites. So this week, since we just talked about Michigan, I think this is the time where you do not want to play Michigan. Early season, the teams who played Michigan, they got killed, but they got killed nicely. Now the fact that everybody's like trying to screw over Michigan, try to
yeah, they're angry.
Like people are trying to like ban it from the playoffs this year. Like, screw off. I think Michigan might kill Penn State. I think Penn State does have they got some good players. They have a pretty good defense. I don't think this Drew Allard guy's that good. Everything I've seen from him seems pretty
very
weak.
anti him.
I didn't like the way that he was the play calling against Penn State Ohio State was. I didn't think that he showed any signs of like.
What was the final of that game? It was not good, like 17-10 or something like that.
It was like 6-7, 6-10 for a while, but then it was like 17-6 something like that.
Okay.
So Michigan is 4.5 point favorites, and I think that is. You can bet money line, you can bet spread, you can buy some points on the spread. I think that you take Michigan in this game.
That's the 3 units.
Everything. This is just a revenge tour. Like this is just pissed off.
They're pissed off, and they want to get the natty before the infractions come out.
And so it's also I saw something where it's like this freaking guy was like, oh yeah, JJ McCarthy, like you can't like I won't be voting for him for the Heisman because of what happened.
Really?
Some guy tweeted that today, and he's like, and I also have a vote. I'm like, well, if you're using if you're putting that vote out there because of that, regardless of what the school is,
how does that affect the offense at all? Is my
That's
question.
What I'm saying.
I mean, y'all's defense is insane.
That's what I'm saying.
Though.
That's what I'm saying.
What's y'all's average points against? Like 5?
Yeah, less. And also, apparently Michigan. Last thing about this one before I move on to more, but apparently today, Michigan sent a letter to the Big Ten, whatever, and they included that prior to firing Connor Stallions, their average margin of victory was 34 points, and since they fired him, it's actually gone up to 38 points.
Oh, it's gone up.
They beat teams worse since Connor Stallions left.
But he just got fired.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, though.
He got fired last week. I think.
Since he was removed from the team.
Okay.
So that's been like 3-4. That's been like 3 or 4 games. Still,
yeah.
But it's kind of funny. They're just trolling.
Yeah, they're trolling.
All right, another pick that I have is Washington minus 9.5 against Utah. I think that
minus 9.5. That's big
in Washington. It's a 2:30 game, so not a night game. But
are they that good?
I think that
isn't
I
Utah
think Utah
still really good?
But Utah, like they're on their backup quarterback. Cam
really?
Rising guy's still not playing.
Still hurt.
I don't even know what his injury was. Really.
Has he played at all this year?
Like,
I feel like he's played like one game.
I think so, but I just didn't watch him. So I think this is a spot where you take the better team, you take the better quarterback. And Michael Penix is still I think Michael Penix will lose one game, but I did kind of think he was going to maybe lose last
Utah's
week.
Good.
I thought he was going to lose last week. Utah does have a good
USC
defense,
sucks.
but I think Washington's pretty good. So I'm gonna take Washington this one just because I think that Penix loses a game, but it's not this game.
Yep.
And so I think that they could blow him out. Next to the SEC, Tennessee at Missouri. Tennessee is ranked 13th in the college football playoff. Mizzou is 14.
Oh,
both
shit.
7-2. It's in Missouri.
That's
I'm
a sick game.
taking Missouri because I know what Joe Milton is.
Yeah.
I know what he does. I know his game. He's like Cam Newton without like Cam Newton's greatest college season of all time.
Yep.
He's got the same build.
I'm going to take the over of that game without even knowing the over.
What do you think it is?
I bet it's like 62.
58.
Okay,
58.5.
58, yeah.
So we're gonna add the over to that.
Putting the
That's
over
an
there.
official Two Beers pick from the Two Beers Sports Zone.
Yeah, 2 Beers Sports Zone, and we'll talk about it once it happens. All the highlights will be up.
So we're gonna go
on
over in that
YouTube.
game, and I do really like that because, again, as I mentioned earlier, Luther Burden puts up a lot of points. Also, I'm blanking on the wide receiver 2 in Missouri, but I like his game too. He was a former 4-star. He's played well.
Yeah.
Brady Cook continues to deliver. I mean, they had a chance to beat Georgia.
They did.
And there was
they
a realistic
looked good
chance
in the first
they won.
half.
But then it was like that. I think it was like a turn, like a pick.
Yeah.
In the
It's
late
just
in the
what it
fourth.
really comes down to is depth.
Yeah.
Always with the Georgia game.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of just at the end of the game kind of roll out their 5 stars that are also healthy, that are in second string and third string.
Mm-hmm.
They're all 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really compete with that if you're any team, but we'll see. I really don't think that Georgia is going to win it all 3 years in a row, but who
I don't
knows?
think so either.
I think if Bama gets in the playoff, that's what Georgia doesn't want to see.
Yeah.
But I don't
agree.
think they will.
I agree.
We'll see.
Well, the whole college, the final 4 this year is going to be so weird because there's so many good games left. I mean, on to my next game, like Georgia plays host Mississippi this week, Ole Miss.
Oh, that's it. That's a good
So
game.
it's a 10-point spread. I'm taking Georgia minus 10.
10-point spread. Wow. Well, they almost lost to A&M.
So I watched both games. Georgia played a good Missouri team, and I saw Georgia be able to, put a team that they do have better depth. They're a better team then. Mm-hmm. And they could have lost that game, but
they put them away. Yeah.
And then I saw Ole Miss last week play an inferior team and let them come back.
Yep.
What is this telling me? That I think Georgia and also
Takes
Ole Miss. Ole Miss is ranked Ole Miss is ranked 9th in the college football playoff. I think that's super high. I mean, like I guess they have won. They have won a lot of their games. They're 8-1.
I'm always on Ole Miss, and no offense to Ole Miss fans, but I don't really care. They're one of those teams that's always overrated.
Yeah,
you're in there. Same with Texas. Sorry.
Everybody kind of likes
Same
them just
with
because
LSU most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're just in there. They're gonna play well, but they're always not gonna be. to win.
Everybody kind of thinks Ole Miss is a little good because Chad Kelly beat Bama once.
Yeah.
with the catch
way long time ago.
Yeah, that's the only reason why people think Ole Miss is
Chad Kelly's the only thing that's ever come.
because the pass where it like hit some guy's head,
Yeah,
bounced
bounced
really high,
up.
and then a different receiver caught it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why people think Ole Miss is good. So I like Georgia right there. So those are my picks.
I mean, I think Georgia might destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could even, if you're feeling ballsy, you could look into an alt line for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
14.
Under on Ole Miss points or something like that. But so those are our college football picks for the weekend.
Pull up the NFL slate real quick. I'm gonna throw some out there.
NFL
off the dome.
This is a pretty gross weekend. The primetime games are terrible.
No,
this
that's
weekend.
the best game that I'm looking at. Is Chicago. This is
Chicago,
the number
Carolina.
one pick, I guess. Actually,
This is
Carolina.
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
even get
that's
their
also
pick.
tomorrow night, so it won't come out until
Y'all,
Friday.
Just
But, like,
don't even turn the game on.
So I
It'd be
do think
terrible.
that the Jags 49ers game will be really good.
Yeah,
And I mean, like, I want to say the Jags will win. It's in Jacksonville.
I think Jags cover
But
that
it's
game.
like, yeah, it's +3.
Yeah, I think Jags cover.
The Cleveland Baltimore game will be pretty
Tennessee wins.
good. Tennessee beats the Bucs.
Yep,
That's what
Tennessee
you think.
beats the Bucs. Bengals are on a roll.
Oh,
They cover.
I'm going to be there for the Lions game. I think the Chargers team, it's a 3-point spread for the Lions. I think this Chargers team is not very good.
Yeah, they aren't.
And I like the Lions.
What's the over?
I'm
over.
a Lions fan. So
Over that game.
Yeah. It's 48 and a half. That's a lot of points in the
Yeah.
NFL, but
Over.
I really like the Lions this weekend. I think we match up well. I
What, is
wouldn't
that
be going to this
18?
game if I didn't think that we would win.
Dallas will cover 16.5.
Yeah, the poor Giants, dude.
Yeah.
They're in deep
That
water.
might be my lock. It's 16.5 on
deep
the
water
Cowboys.
for them.
They're gonna win. The Giants won't score a touchdown. No way. No way. So
They're bad.
yeah,
They're bad.
the Giants are
Poor
Tommy DeVito.
Also, I really feel bad for Daniel
Who's
Jones,
Tommy DeVito? He sounds like an actor.
former Illinois quarterback
Danny DeVito's son.
from Jersey, Italian.
Tommy DeVito.
DeVito.
Get out there and he's ruffle him. Ruffle him up, man.
Ruffle the feathers.
Ruffle. Do your best, Tommy DeVito. You got to get out there and beat the Dallas Cowboys. Beat them Dallas Cowboys.
Poor guy's gonna get killed.
Yeah, he's gonna get
Like
killed.
Micah Parsons might like.
They're gonna have
really
to get
hurt
on their. They're gonna have to already call up their emergency quarterback.
Yeah, it's gonna be
get
one
them
of
on
those,
the line.
I'm gonna predict that one of those plays happen where it's. I also think the Cowboys will cover this.
Well, it'd be funny. We should guess who's gonna be the Giants quarterback next week.
Oh, Matt Barkley.
Matt
They
Barkley.
signed him today.
Okay, there we go. Easy.
And then I think there's gonna be a play where Micah Parsons comes around the edge to Tommy DeVito's blind side and like absolutely
Off Evan
annihilates
Neal.
him, and they're gonna like be like, dude, never mind, you can't play anymore.
Dude, like we feel
Concussion
bad. for him.
protocol.
Yeah. Damn.
Blind concussion protocol.
Dream crushed.
Also, last point before we rate these beers, which I'm kind of surprised. I don't dislike this as much as I thought.
Yeah. No, I think it's fine.
They're
I don't drink a lot of IPAs though.
So daylight savings happened
Yeah.
this past
Oh,
weekend,
beautiful.
and
So
you
nice.
like it,
Well, like the
dude? I'm
At the time.
so
No.
sad about it. It sucks.
yes.
5:30 and it's pitch black and I can't see anything.
Yeah, that sucks. But I
Sucks.
meant more of like the initial night that I got some extra hours sleep was I think I needed it. But yeah, this sucks.
Dude,
it's
woke
like
up-
6:30 right now and it's completely dark outside.
So, okay, you said that you got an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah.
What happened to me is I got the same amount of sleep on that Saturday night, but I just woke up and it was an hour earlier.
Go back to bed.
But I can't. Once I'm up, I can't really. I can't do it. I try.
Yeah.
I really do try, but I can't do it. And so I'm out on daylight savings.
So
It
you wish you were
now
Arizona.
I'm like super sad. Once I'm done with work, I have
Yeah, it's
no
dark.
daylight. I have if I leave right at 5, which is very rarely I can really get off right at 5.
Yeah.
You have no time.
It's kind of like Batman. You kind of got to go into like Batman mode.
Yeah.
It's like winter.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time. I have to go fight
Yeah.
crime.
Oh my god. It just Like yesterday.
This is when all the sad boys just get in the gym.
Yeah.
Get big.
Yeah, this is when you shed pounds. This is when hot works. I love it.
Oh yeah.
This
you're
is
like,
when
you're
this is
like,
when you
what
really
else is there
grind.
to do? Go to the gym.
You know, some people say that they bulk up during the winter. Not me. I'm trying to slim down in the winter.
No.
You slim down so you can have fun over the summer.
Exactly.
And
So
you
that
get
when
that
you
summer
come out,
six.
instead of hibernating and gaining, you gotta come out for springtime looking big.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking for the summer 6.
Yeah.
And my work starts here because daylight savings has locked me in the dark after work.
Are we adding to
and I
the?
have
Are we
no
adding to
time.
the side quest?
Summer 6?
So we're going. Yeah. We're
This is
going
our
Nike
side
athlete,
quest. The side quest.
Nike
our side
athletes,
quest.
and then we made up one last week. I forget.
No.
And then we're gonna
that
both have
wasn't a real
6
side
packs
quest.
by next.
Yeah,
by the
side
summer.
quest is summer 6-pack.
It's gonna be sick.
And Nike athlete.
Yeah. Nike athlete. Because if you're a Nike athlete, you have to have a 6-pack. So kind of 1-on-1.
But also, do you know what state doesn't do?
Arizona.
So if they don't have to do it,
Actually,
why
there's
do we do
multiple
it?
states that don't do it. I just don't know the other ones.
Then why do we do it?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
They voted against it. Like everyone in Arizona hates daylight savings
Because it doesn't make sense.
they have rallies against it.
It would be getting dark right about now, which would
They all
feel
wear
right.
costumes. They wear anti daylight savings costumes. It's bad.
I mean, it's
they have
like
pig
if
shorts
it
and
wasn't
shit.
daylight savings, like I'd have a chance for my afternoon. I'd have a chance.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit of sunlight.
No,
I
like,
can't
let me
even
get,
go.
like-
I can't even go run outside. Like the Katy Trail. You can't go out on the
No,
Katy
yeah.
Trail after work.
You gotta
because
wake
you're
up
gonna
earlier.
get mugged.
Yeah, you got to wake up earlier now.
You're gonna get shot.
Yeah. With Dallas is not that.
Bro, I don't.
Not that
Like
dangerous.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but I'm
it
saying
could happen.
Yeah,
Someone
could
could
happen.
come out of the bamboo and get ya.
There's some roughneck areas of the Katy
They
Trail.
could come get you.
There's been some shots fired there.
Arizona doesn't have daylight saving. So if you're from Arizona, first people that I can think, Quinn Stanton's from Arizona. So let us know what you think
why.
about daylight savings.
Yeah.
And
Let us
then
know why.
well, and then if you send us a voice memo of what you think about daylight savings, then we'll put it on the podcast.
Yeah.
So-
And also, I know we were gonna have a guest, but because of me leaving Thursday, we're probably gonna push back another week.
Yeah, we got the mic should be showing
be
up.
here.
It's probably here
Lit.
outside right
Lit.
now.
I have the splicer, so I'll bring that next time.
So we'll do that, and then we'll
And
figure
then
out
I'm
how
gonna
to
look at
do
the
it.
ring camera.
And then we are hopefully we shouldn't tell. Should we tell them now?
No,
No.
I don't tell.
Y'all will know. in
Let's
the
give
middle of the
a
week.
rating.
Yeah. Let's give a rating.
So good looking can.
Beautiful.
I think
can.
for me, I'm gonna give this a 1 because I don't mind the taste, but it's like I don't know if I'll probably never drink another one.
ever again. No, I agree. It's a 1 from me.
It's a 1 because it's good. Like I enjoyed it. Like if someone handed this to me and was like, "This is the beer we have to
yes,
drink,"
because we'll drink it.
if I'm at a dinner party,
But
and they
we
go,
will never
"Oh,
go out of our way to buy a Dream Crusher double
Here's
IPA.
the perfect what a 1 means on
1 means you're stranded on
means that if
a desert island, and it's the only beer there.
1 means
You'll
if
drink
you
it.
if you go to a dinner party and they give you and they say, "Oh, we have beer in the fridge."
Yep.
And this is the only beer. A 1 means you'll still drink it. A 0 means you're going sober that night.
Yep.
A 2 means you might have too many.
Yeah.
See what it did play on
Too
the
many.
there?
Too many. Yep. So we're both going to give this a 1 for the Dream Crusher double IPA from
Good.
Deep Ellum Brewing Company. I don't know enough about IPAs to really get in depth with it. It just tastes like an IPA to me.
Yeah.
But it got me to where I wanted to be.
Yep.
A little buzzed.
You have 1 beer, so you can have 2.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there it is. 1 for the Dream Crusher. I had a great time doing it on a Wednesday.
Yeah, do it on
It
a
really
Wednesday. We'll see
really
you.
melds the beginning of the week to
Yeah,
the end of the week.
we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
We'll probably have a visitor with us. So,
Yeah.
cheers, guys. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, have a great weekend.
All right, see you.
Bye.